Did you hear that?
Those temporal quarters.
Are you alright? The way he says that is not too good. Are you alright? Classic 11th Doctor catchphrase.
We have to be ready for them.
What do we do?
Set a trap.
Okay, so we're now in the past. Or possibly the future. It's hard to tell. And we've got to set a trap for the Daleks who will be following through the portal to capture us. There's sort of chrono trigger type sort of elements of changing the past to alter the future type stuff coming up. But first, a little bit of exploration. Finding pickups. The chocolate jelly baby, the classic flavour, which we're all familiar with. The chocolate flavoured jelly baby, which sounds disgusting. Also the 5th Doctor, who has celery, which is also something I don't really want to eat. But I'd rather celery than a chocolate jelly baby. As you can see, this different time is pretty much the same, with glowy green stuff blocking off areas of it, as if it was made on RPG Maker. Dalekanium, which is a real thing. Well, real within the context of the show, of course. Powerful acid, not to be confused with not powerful acid.
These wires should connect the debris to the generators, and with a zap of the sonic, we should have our trap set.
Excellent.
Then all we'll need is a Dalek.
Or 3. So the plan, connect things with wires and then zap it with the sonic screwdriver, because that makes traps. Of course, the primary setting of the sonic screwdriver, trap making.
Doctor, it's happening again.
We've jumped time again. The chronon blocker won't work here. Just hold on, Amy. I can save you. I promise.
Why won't the chronon blocker work? Just because they... Okay. Excellent.
Stay with me, Amy.
Merciless death.
I'm okay.
Come on. We have to be ready for them.
What is this? Back to the Future?
Stop. That's a Vaga plant over there. These vines have a deadly sting. To get past, we'll have to time it carefully.
Yep, you guessed it. Having to time running past things. This is like a poorly made platformer
The
collectible
lift won't work anymore.
game
Let's
from
look for another
PS2
way
era.
down.
The lift isn't working, so we got to go the long way around. It's conveniently a broken floor here. We're just going back to the visualizer room, which is where we did the Guitar Hero puzzles before. Except now there are no Guitar Hero puzzles, it's just acid and those plant things. Which is great. Oh wait, there is a Guitar Hero puzzle. My mistake.
This should do the trick.
Oh, thank God. Don't actually have to do it.
The Supreme Dalek.
Who else?
What are we gonna do?
We have to release the eye before the Daleks activate it. Then the natural timeline will be restored.
Of course.
The Daleks don't crash Earth, and Amy Pond gets
Yes.
That's great, but how are we gonna get past that lot?
To do it, we'll have to go to the Wild
born.
West.
Wouldn't have a plan. Everything we need is in here.
New objective, think of a plan. How is that an objective that you could do? I'm
This is linked
thinking...
to the eye of every Dalek. If I can reverse engineer it, we can interfere with their vision. We just need some parts from the production facility.
Oh, I think I know what's coming.
Could you pop next door and rustle me up a couple of things while I get started on this gizmo?
Excellent.
What do you need? A cup of tea, chalky bickies?
A Dalek gun and a Dalek eye stalk. I recommend looking for salvage rather than a live one.
Yeah, you're so funny.
Good luck. Let me open this door for you.
I love how he's just like, good luck, bye. Just pop next door and just grab Dalek parts in this facility covered in Daleks and deadly plants. Or he just stays here. So Amy does just phase in and out of existence. Which is handy.
It didn't see me. Looks
For
like
not getting
invisibility can
caught
have
and
its
stuff.
advantages.
If Amy wasn't phasing in and out of existence, it would be literally impossible for her to get this stuff for the Doctor. He could be factoring that in, or just not. Leaving her to die. How great is this recycled area, which was not very fun the first time, and is arguably less fun the second time. These games do get a little bit more interesting. Seems like kind of an odd one to open with. Because this episode and this act and the act before are kind of the same thing in the same areas, which have been slightly altered to make it seem like a different time. So like just a ruined version of what you did before, pretty much. You gotta open with the Daleks though, which I guess is what they're doing here. Well, you don't have to. In fact, actually, that doesn't usually go too well. Asylum of the Daleks, for instance.
Sensors alerted!
Oh no! It's a bit much. Kind of it reaches that point where the stealth isn't good enough to really care about it. The invisibility does come in handy, but because here, when you get to this point, it just, yeah, kind of sucks. Oh, they saw me, but luckily, thanks to my invisible powers, I can kind of cheese it a bit.
That was lucky.
Yeah, it was. There we go. Now, of course, you have to sneak back, which is even more annoying. Stealth sections in games, if you don't put a lot of thought behind the stealth, it's just a chore. Shit, get out of there, Amy. Well, since we changed rooms, those Daleks completely forgot about us. Of course.
Brilliant. You found both of them.
Let's get to work. You were meant to be working when Amy wasn't there. Were you just doing nothing the whole time while Amy invisibly snuck away past all those guards and plants? Yeah, nothing like one of these puzzles to make your game feel like a Flash game. I can't complain too much. These are free in the UK. But they're also purchasable on Steam now. Which is alright because you had to get them a weird way in America from like a CD seller site.
Daleks. But its range is...
But now you can just get it on Steam.
Unless I can fit it into the cradle of the old Emperor. That will take out every Dalek in the chamber.
Doctor, I feel so strange.
I'm sorry, Amy. We're running out of time. We can do this. But it has to be now.
Does it?
Open the eye! It's now or never.
There's too many of them, Doctor. They'll exterminate you on sight. Give it to me. I can do this. You have to let me.
Thank God for the invisible powers. Oh my God. Look at this shit. Yeah, because the Daleks, what? I can't even begin to break down the ludicrousness of these Daleks just being in very stationary positions with very limited vision. You could even make it more complex. You can turn invisible, so you don't even have to make it like that. You can make it more challenging. Well, not challenging, but make it seem less stupid.
This had better work, Doctor.
Well, at least this act is pretty short.
Now, I've got to destroy those magnetic field generators to free the
Yes.
eye. I cannot see.
Again, it makes sense that the Daleks would be like shooting, but in such fixed lines. So this just creates like a very basic maze to figure out. At least the Doctor's fast on his feet sometimes. You know, he's got that awkward sort of acceleration thing that some of these types of games have. What? That was some intense dodging. Oh, there's a little bit of slowdown, don't worry about it. Oops.
Amy?
Doctor?
Of course, they had to put the catchphrase in it.
That's what I call door to door. Steady, steady, take it easy.
Oh, I forgot about the 10th and 11th Doctors having so many catchphrases.
Of course we did it, look. This is Cologne as it should be.
That was a weird line
But how
transition.
did we get here?
The eye just spat us back to the point where we entered it.
Of course we did it, look! Anyway, we're here now. Well, that clears that up.
Mum, stop being such a square, will you?
It's only 10 o'clock. I can look after myself, you know. So what if I am late? It's not the end of the
Oh,
Now, didn't you say something about meeting Ringo Starr?
why is she shaking her head? It would still be pretty good, even if he's not a favorite. Well, at least the Dalek voices were good. Nicholas Briggs did a good job there, I guess. Yeah, that act was quite short. The episodes themselves aren't too long altogether. Well, we got the Dalek one out of the way. Next up, it's the Cybermen in an Arctic base. Blood of the Cybermen. Alternatively, play again for new collectibles. Well, join me next time. We'll make a start on the Blood of the Cybermen. Bye for now. Yeah, get in that TARDIS.